We all know that the internet we use is far deeper than it seems. Even a glimpse of the surface web can easily give you nightmares, so there's no question about what's going on in the deep web. From time to time, new incidents keep popping up related to the deep web. And today, we are going to take a look at one of the creepiest and most disturbing cases of all time. Viewer discretion is strongly advised because this video is disturbing beyond your imagination. It all started with a file sent to a YouTube channel called Horror Corner from an anonymous subscriber, a game that was claimed to be the scariest and most disturbing game ever made. The game was called Sad Satan, and even before most people knew what they were dealing with, the first 3 gameplay videos went online. Almost immediately, Kotaku picked it up, writing an article titled, "A horror game that may be hidden in the darkest corners of the internet." They even got interviews with obscure Horror Corner and the mysterious subscriber who sent the game, giving the world a first glimpse into the unsettling imagery the game contained. From Reddit to every corner of the internet, Sad Satan was exploding in popularity. Online communities started hunting for the truth. Who made this game? Why was it created? And what purpose could such a disturbing project possibly serve? And most importantly, what were these coded messages and who were they for? Theories began to pop up everywhere. Some said it was a cult recruitment tool. Others claimed it was a dark web experiment. But the deeper you went, the stranger it got. At this point, the first layer of the game is clear. It's not just horror for the sake of horror. Every visual, every sound seems deliberately chosen to disturb, confuse, and make you question who created this game and why. And just when you think you're starting to understand the game, subtly reminds you that you still know almost nothing. Who was behind Sad Satan, and why would someone hide such disturbing messages in a simple-looking game? As we move into the next part of the gameplay, things start to get even stranger, and you'll begin to realize the full depth of the mystery waiting in the shadows. The second part of Sad Satan dropped just 2 days later on June 27, 2015, and it introduced something new, a door. As the player approaches, a cryptic message pops up, "Rescue with key." Suffering. The door stays locked, adding an eerie sense of anticipation. Suddenly, images start lingering on the screen longer. A distorted voice begins speaking, barely intelligible, while a photo of JFK flashes, moments before his assassination. Random and unsettling, yet somehow meaningful. As the player finally opens the door, a new horror appears. A little girl, not a static image, but an in-game asset. Her face is disfigured, covered in blood, triggering a panic response in the gameplay. Surrounding her are more flashing images, including Jimmy Savile holding the NSPCC sign, reinforcing the twisted theme of abuse and exploitation hidden behind seemingly normal appearances. Even the music adds to the tension. A snippet of Stairway to Heaven plays backwards, repeating "Sad Satan" over and over. Everything in the game seems designed to make you question reality, and more importantly, to keep asking, who made this game and who was it meant for? The more the player explores, the clearer it becomes that this isn't just a horror game, it's a message waiting to be uncovered. Part 3 of Sad Satan, released June 30th, 2015, introduces new gameplay elements. The player now carries a lantern shedding light on previously hidden areas. But the changes aren't just visual. Strange codes begin appearing on screen, paired with reversed or distorted audio clips. Including parts of Charles Manson's infamous speeches.
That come from the intelligence of the universe. The reason that the girls liked me was, hey now, I'm all around you, round you. Hey now, up on your heart I can sing through you.
The eerie atmosphere intensifies with a reversed propaganda song from another disturbing game, Hong Kong 97, playing faintly in the background. Every new element, the codes, the lantern, the haunting audio, pushes the player deeper into the unsettling world. As the player navigates these dark corridors, flashing images and distorted sounds continue to appear, each one seemingly chosen to disturb and confuse. The game never lets you settle, constantly forcing the question, who created this, and why hide such disturbing messages in a game that looks so simple on the surface? With every step, every new sound, every sudden image, the game drags the player further into a mystery that refuses to reveal itself, and yet hints that someone somewhere designed it all for a reason we're only beginning to grasp. While Sad Satan terrified casual players, there's a darker reality hidden behind the game, a real audience waiting for content like this on the deep web. These aren't ordinary viewers. They actively seek shocking material, gore, sexual abuse, and other disturbing content that most people couldn't even imagine. They are obsessive, methodical, and drawn to things that seem forbidden or impossible to find. The game's design seems almost custom-made for them. The fleeting flashes of Jimmy Savile, the distorted images, the reversed audio clips, and the coded messages aren't random. They are subtle signals meant to catch the attention of people who understand or crave this kind of hidden content. Even minor details like snippets of Stairway to Heaven played backwards or a haunting Charles Manson audio clip act as breadcrumbs.
If I started murdering people, there'd be none of you left. If I started murdering people, there'd be none of you left.
Clues meant for those who are already looking, guiding them deeper into the darkness. And that's the unnerving part. Someone deliberately made this game for an audience that thrives in the shadows. The question isn't just about the images or codes anymore. It's about the people who would seek them out. Who are they? Why do they crave this? And what does it mean that a game like this exists for them? Every flash, every distorted sound, every cryptic image isn't just horror for entertainment. It's a signal aimed at a very specific hidden group. The terrifying truth is this: the creators knew exactly who they were making the game for, and understanding that audience may be the only way to understand why Sad Satan exists at all. By part 3, the game stopped being random noise and started sending words, short, hostile messages, flashing across the screen. Players and researchers managed to decode them. Taken together, the sequence reads like a hunt. I can track you. Good luck. You are alone, buried. Kill, kill, and kill again. You are on my list. 5 victim. Hail 666. Sad people died. These are not cryptic riddles. They read like direct threats, confirmations, and grim tallies. Paired with the game's images, including photos linked to known abusers, and the distorted screams in the audio, if these photos of pedophiles were real, then why not the screams? In deep web, there is a lot of gore media. Maybe he used the real screams. That possibility is chilling. In the hidden corners of the internet, there is an audience and a supply chain for horrific media. Using real sounds would make the game's terror feel far too authentic. So who were these codes for? The options are brutal but narrow. Victims, members of a criminal network, or a dark web audience meant to find and respond to the signals. Whatever the answer, the implication is, the same someone designed Sad Satan to communicate with people who already live in the shadows, and those messages were nothing like ordinary horror game flavor text. Major hook, end. The codes aren't just creepy, they're a manifesto in 9 short lines. Whoever wrote them knew exactly who would read them, and finding that reader might be the only way to trace the hand that wrote this nightmare.